Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, where last time we explored the Dragon Burial Ground and found a sealed door that Lathamus is going to try to figure out while we go and do other things. We came back here, did some council stuff, a couple of council meetings, and also Sela wants to go shopping with us, and Leoter told us about something. Like, he didn't really tell us much. He just said he was on to something big concerning Darren. But let's go ahead, head out to the streets. Borrowed Dreams. We got to talk to all these people for Arushale too. So I've been thinking about the potential romance we could have with Arushale. I know in a couple episodes ago we did sort of initiate something. I'm not sure if I should have done it.
Godspeed.
I think a romance with her would be interesting for Barrett, but I'm not sure if that was the time to do it. Thinking about it more, I actually think Sela could potentially be a good romance option for him too, if there is a romance option with her. Just because, you know, I mean, she's lawful good, but on top of that, she does, like, outside of, you know, our duty, we probably enjoy a lot of the same things, right? Because initially Barrett's, you know, a jolly hell knight. He likes to have fun, have a party, be in good spirits, those kinds of things. All of you are wonderful. Everyone in the city is wonderful and kind. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, hold on. We all die, maybe very soon. How can we waste our short lives fighting? It's easy to say, love other people. Have you seen the mugs on some folk? There's nothing more pleasant than making someone happier. That girl has a way with words. I like listening to her. How can we defeat the demons if we become like them? Right. Now you're talking. If anyone told me that 10 years ago. If evil was done to you, don't store it in your heart. Forgive it and let it go. She speaks so beautifully, I'm tearing up. All of you are wonderful. Everyone in the city is wonderful and kind. What's this ragamuffin blathering on about? Boo! Chase her away. Who said that? Who? Was it you? It was a commoner. Who said it? You! I'm gonna kill you. You're dead. Be nice to Ember. I feel like you've got to have some balls to say something like that to a companion to the Knight Commander. Sierra, I haven't talked to you in a long time. I can ask you about your dreams. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Sighing heavily, the old man's gaze looks over your head into the distance. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead. Bringing them all back to life, that's my dream. I have to go. Groans displeased. Listen to an old man. What you're doing is very wrong. Your powers will do you no good. Wrong. They will do a lot of good. Horgus, I bet you have a dream. I'm listening, Knight Commander. I have a question for you. What's your dream? I am well past my prime. I've seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself, but I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Galfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she has been using to stay young for over a century. Right? Do you have a dream? One-eyed devil? You do. You want to buy some nail clippings? Why not? Show me the money first, though. We actually haven't looked at your inventory in a long time. Plus, I have some things to sell, too. We can have that. Have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. And keep that. Oh yeah, that was for Ninio, I think. The Magician's Ring. Do you have anything good? Not really. It's not bad. +4 charisma. Nothing I really want. What's your dream? When I get rich, I'll retire. I'll go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Taldan emperors will envy me from the afterlife. I'll have a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps and bells. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice movement, but nothing else. Richelieu has disguised herself very well to overhear the dreams of the townspeople while remaining unnoticed. Come again. Okay. Anybody else in here that we want to talk to about their dreams? Nope. Is this the one she wanted us to go to? We're gonna find out. Yep. Derek Sunhammer. Do my eyes deceive me? The victorious knight commander himself has paid a visit to my shop? Such an honor, such an honor. I've actually visited you before and bought your insanely expensive diamonds. A dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows to you before turning to Sela. You are most welcome as well, Iomede's faithful. It is a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I am Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler? I don't know. This shop is one of many that I own. I just realized a potential problem this is going to be. We're coming in here together, looking for an engagement ring. What are people going to think? Ah, Master Derek himself. I heard the only place one is likely to bump into you is at a royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly metals and gems, and also pay for the security of shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond its borders. My prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in possession of a noble title. Master Derek gives you a warm smile. I must say again, I am very glad to see you here. Why did you decide to open a shop on the front line of the war? There are two sides to me, if I can put it that way. I am both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the crusade is a limitless source of inspiration. In recent years, I have crafted very few delicate items, plant and flower planters, or plant and flower patterns, you know. My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry, dark metal, expressive gems and cool colors, everything that reminds me of steel armor, the calming weight of a shield in your hand, the clash of weapons. But the merchant in me sees something else in Dresden, a risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause and defeat, or at least push back, the demons, the city will thrive, and whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. Those are my motives, inspiration and greed in equal measure. Master Derek makes a helpless gesture. Celia wants to talk to you about something. You have my full attention. The dwarf strokes his beard. It's simple, master. You might remember that a while ago, Sir Ellen of the Hound Hearts ordered a ring from you. Okay, so we're not going to go down that route. A silvery ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. Celia shows him her coin purse. If what Celia is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, Barrett. Celia is embarrassed. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle the expenses myself. Oh, I would advise you not to reject the commander's help out of hand. With his participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you've described. This is one of my latest creations, and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your own funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem in it is not the right color. Add 1,000 gold coins. We need the very best. Celia sends you a grateful look. Master Derek lowers his head respectfully and retrieves a box from the bag on his belt, opening it to reveal an exquisite ring with a glittering blue-green jewel. He lets the light play on the gem's facets, then places the box in Celia's hand. This is a special item, and I'm glad to see it go to someone as worthy as yourself, for how could the commander's friend be anything but? May it bring good fortune to its owner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shops. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at my workbench, not behind the counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. Alright. Go sit in your chair back there. Or not, just disappear. Well, that's that done. Celia stows the ring box. Come with me to the barracks. to give the ring to Ellen, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy with what you bought? Well, yes. The truth is, I just needed a reason to talk to him and show that I want to patch things up. I'm not great at this friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Let's go. Are we teleporting there, or... Dresden is a nice little town, and since we got here, it's really transformed. It looks better than ever. I don't care what anybody says. I like life in the Crusades. So many different people, and everyone has been... Damn. When I go to pray to the Sword of Valor, this feeling of total calm comes over me. It's like, look... Jesus Christ! The fortress walls won't protect us against the flying demons, of course, but still I can't breathing behind them. Yeah. Sprint. Sela, Knight Commander. Ellen seems a little discomfited. Good to see you. Not this again. Well, to avoid drawn-out conversations, I'll just get to the point. I got you a gift. It's, well, a ring to replace the one Curl stole. Oh, Sela. Thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I've already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again. I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Dresden. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. Sela puts the ring in the knight's hand. Do you still distrust me and the power I've been granted, Ellen? The knight endures your look and answers smoothly. Yes, Commander. I still have my doubts. I'm just a warrior. I have faith in the god's will. But I'm used to relying on things. I can understand things. Things I know. An honest sword. A prayer passed down through the generations. Don't take it as a sign of disrespect. It would be more disrespectful to lie to your face. I agree. Do you know we found Jenna? After she ran off, she was taken prisoner by demons. So I heard. And I'm not surprised. She didn't just let us down. She let herself down too. By the way, when is this long-awaited wedding? Very soon. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Dresden. To the east. That's not a good idea. You should hold it in the walls. Actually, I guess the demons are underneath Dresden, so nowhere is safe. To the east, towards the river. Sela's already been invited. Now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for that ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would simply love to meet you, and I can't deny her anything. This is great. Say you'll go, Barrett. We'll have so much fun. Aren't you worried about holding the wedding outside the city walls? We chose a place that is still within range of the holy power of the Sword of Valor. My fellow Houndhearts will be there, and Kiana and her friends know how to handle themselves. Of course, the location is not entirely risk-free. Nowhere in the world Wound is, but it is as protected as it can be, and the territory has been much calmer since your victory. I'll be there. Thank you, Commander, and you, Sela, for the gift. 1,600 experience for that. So long, my friend. Sela turns to you. Thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fights sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life. I agree. Alright, so we can go to the wedding. That's gonna be fun. And we finally had a reason to go to the barracks. How about that? Alright. What was the other thing we had to do here? Oh, we had to ask more people for their dreams. Now that I think about it, I wonder if he has a dream to ask about. Let's go talk to him. Up there at the top. It's up here. There we go. Nope. Apparently I haven't talked to him yet. We'll do that one day, but not today. I don't feel like talking to him at the moment. Who else has a dream? I guess we could just check the quest log, huh? That's probably a easier way to do it. Borrowed dream. Hilor. And the storyteller. Who's Hilor? Hilor. Is that, oh, who is it? I've forgotten who that is. We know where the storyteller is, though. And that'll be an interesting, question to ask him, what he dreams about. Is Hilor the quartermaster? Hilor. I don't know. It's not ringing a bell for some reason. No, that was Wilser. Hilor. Who the hell is Hilor? Storyteller. What do you dream about, buddy? Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time. Especially not when beside you. I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child, and still I will answer. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, and my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although, I suppose, it's not about the bed. I wish you interesting adventures. Who the hell is Hilor? I can't believe I don't remember who this person is. Maybe he's just on the map. We haven't talked to Krennic in a while. Maybe we should go talk to him. Hilor. This guy doesn't exist. Let's go talk to Krennic. We haven't talked to him in an age. Kind of forgot he was there. A little scamper. Scamp? Hilor. I don't know why I can't remember who that is. The name sounds so familiar. Like, obviously, I've talked to him before. Krennic rubs his forehead, wearing a worried expression. Listen. Do you know anything about interpreting dreams? I had a profoundly weird dream recently. Coincidence? I'm asking you about dreams. My brain almost exploded when I tried to think about it. Go on. So this is my dream. I awaken in the morning and see that I'm alone. Everyone else is gone. The Crusaders are gone. The demons are still there, of course. They're there ruining everything, even in my dreams. I feel lost and don't know what to do. Do I cut my wrists, run away somewhere, or bend the knee to my enemies? Why did I dream that? Krennic scratches the back of his head pensively and then turns to you. What about you? What would you do in a situation like that? If you were left all alone, if your friends fled or betrayed you, if you had no one to rely on, what's the way out of that situation? It's quite an ominous dream. You really think so? And here I was hoping it was a sign that the money was coming my way. I would take my weapon and go to my death, rather than disgrace myself. I would continue my war in secret. Sometimes it is easier and more effective to act alone. I would find new friends among the demons. My soldiers would never desert me. This is hypothetical, right? We're not going to do this. I'm not going to go with that option. If this hypothetical scenario happened, which I think he does believe this, but he's not going to say that, I would take my weapons and go to my death rather than disgrace myself. Without bothering to restrain himself, the kobold snorts stoutly. Well, I would never do such a stupid thing, even in a dream. You do realize that all these grand acts of self-sacrifice are just a lawful way for righteous knights to flee from their troubles, don't you? It's really just glorified desertion. You should always fight to win. I didn't say I wasn't going to fight to win. Even if you're left all alone. Actually, sometimes a loner can achieve more than a whole army. But the habit of thinking in cliches and relying on someone else's decisions stifle initiative. Come to think of it, every great deed ever known was accomplished by loners or small groups of heroes or villains. I guess I don't know enough about the world to say that. This topic cuts close to the bone for you, it seems. I used to face predicaments that only a small army could resolve. And only willing recruits in that army were me. The only willing recruits in that army were me. Myself and I. I guess you've convinced me. Yeah, I mean, I do... Well, I agree with part of what he says. That you should fight to win. But not necessarily that loners can accomplish more than a group of individuals. I disagree. Well, to each their own. Do I have suspicions about him? Your story about the demon hiding in the basement suspiciously coincides with our recent discovery that there's a rift to the abyss hidden beneath Dresden. With a disrespectful snort, the kobold bursts into laughter. That's a really funny coincidence. You actually do have, a demon in your basement. And more than one. But how could I have known about this rift of yours? I never heard even a whisper about it. Trust me. I swear to God, this guy. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Watch he be a Rilu in disguise or something. Alright, Hilor. Who the hell is Hilor? We're gonna find him one day. I'm gonna be so ashamed when I find him and it's like, oh, of course that's Hilor. How could I forget him? And my best friend. Hilor. I don't know. Maybe he's in the Citadel. Is he in here, maybe? No, that's you guys. Hilor. Maybe he's in the tavern or the inn, perhaps? Go to the inn. I want to talk to Nenio anyway, see if she has anything new to say. Nobody down here. Oh, Hilor. Yeah, of course. I remember him. Pathfinder dude. What's your dream? I'd give everything away to see my lovely little girl, Lori, again one last time. Thank you. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Indeed. I'm assuming we can go and talk to Ruchelet again. Nope. You're good. Okay.
We march ahead.
Borrowed dream. Talk to Ruchelet about her dreams. When the people recounted their dreams, Ruchelet listened closely and drew her own conclusions. How did this affect her dreams? It might be quite an interesting sight. It might be. I hope it is. Let's go do that, and then maybe we'll do the wedding. Maybe it'll be a companion episode. Poor Horkus.
Leads on.
Yeah, a constant reminder of Camellia. So poor me. Forget Horkus. Poor Barad. Ruchelet. Ruchelet is observing the tavern visitors inquisitively from the table in the farthest corner. Mortals. So much to learn about them. Or from them, rather. I asked some of the city's people about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Yes. You can't even imagine how many new dreams I have in there now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. Succubus once again takes you by the hand to bring you into the dream realm. I like that song, that tavern song. Ruchelet's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anevia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harps... The Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. Ah, yeah. Okay. The bell and harp strings produce the sweet melodies the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trimmed lawn on which it stands could have filled Arsinoe's heart with utter joy. Do you see how many different things there are in here? Now I too can dream like any mortal. But none of these dreams are your own. What's the point in collecting other people's reveries? Yeah, we're gonna be... yeah. No need to be so harsh. It's my first dream ever. It's a miracle I'm able to have one at all. Oh, I'm sorry. I would never have collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams, and do tell me if they look like things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. Maybe. This is obviously the best dream. Jubilant crowds, voices and whispers of court sycophants. The pavement is not merely swept clean, it is thoroughly washed with soap. The lawn is trimmed so neatly that not a single blade of grass sticks out. This soft bed is tempting you to have a little rest. The musical instruments look like they are ready to start playing all by themselves. The freshly baked bread gives off a breathtakingly savory smell. Amber-colored liquid with a bewildering aroma is dripping steadily from the pipe of the pot still. Lori? Daddy, I'm here. I'm alive.
I will guide us.
Ravenous greater shadow. I'm gonna talk to that guy last. The rejuvenation potion glitters in a tiny sun trapped in a bottle. This magic weapon was enchanted to eradicate demons. Equipped with this, your soldiers would have carved through the enemy ranks like a hot knife through butter. Whoever killed these Templars, they did it cleanly and without unnecessary violence. We are alive. Praise the good gods. Once again, we are alive. This carriage is full of sparkling adamantine ore. Interesting. Ravenous Greater Shadow. Who's this one? Arushale, my venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful, Barid. Where are you, my darling? We used to be so happy as the canopy of stars. Leave me alone, go away. Let me have a taste of your sweetest venom one last time. I think she's experiencing a nightmare. It's not good. Arushale? You open your eyes to find Arushale looking at you, wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing your palm with her delicate, burning fingers, but when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. I didn't even want to see that myself. Who was that? An old friend from days long, long ago. That shadow. I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. That nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about all that, and I almost succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. Usually shakes her head. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he is waiting for me there? There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with these nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. The succubus gets to her feet. Now please excuse me. I need some time alone to think about everything I've seen. Alright. And she's gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and head on out of here. And I guess we're going to be headed to the wedding.